One question that I got from institutional client, very, very astute, running a pile of fixed income money this morning. He said, I noticed that the trend on the 2-year yield didn't break. Why do you think that is? Because you can see on your pin sheet, right, Brewster, it says bearish trend for the 30 on the risk range product. It says bearish trend on the 30-year, bearish trend on the 10-year, and it says bullish trend on the 2-year. And he said, so why do you think that happened? And I said, well, because the long end of the curve reflects slowing growth in quad 3. And the short end of the curve still implies that the Fed still has to care about inflation going back to 4%. So the policy is, we think that it's one and done. I mean, there's nothing that changes that. Nothing. All right. There's not, if the trend were to break in trade, and then you got to break the long-term tail in the 2-year yield, which is lower than that, then we would be talking about it. But for now, I think the bond market's got that part of it right. It's a much more daunting thing for the long end to break down. Again, that's why the curve is reinverting. I mean, the yield curve this morning, if you take the 10s minus 2s, is minus 46 basis points. So you take the 10-year minus the 2-year. And that's the worst, it's been in a couple weeks. So that's bad. That's a bad economic signal. And then you'll have some yo-yo on Twitter say, well, it hasn't been a good predictor. Of what? I mean, yield curve inverting predicted a global recession, industrial recession, manufacturing recession, U.S. corporate profit recession, U.S. household recession, depending on which house you live in. So, this is like, the things people say because it's an easy thing to say, right? It's like watching anything, right? That's why fans are generally, I mean, there's some educated fans, but some of you go to a hockey game or go watch golf, stand anywhere around fans. Some of the things you hear people say, you're like, man, you're really dumb.
Hey there, Hedgeye Nation, or if you're not part of Hedgeye Nation, thanks for watching Hedgeye on YouTube. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the button below there. Subscribe to our YouTube page. You can also follow the link in the description to our website to get even more great investing content.